Hey everybody, Brock Frady here, helping you enjoy your ride. Today, I'm coming to you from the Lexus Soutgern Area office in Georgia. I am in their secret garage. It's really not a secret. This is actually a training facility for service people. And today I attended a class. We're learning about the all-new 2018 Lexus LS 500. The fine folks at the Lexus Soutgern Area office were gracious enough to allow me a little bit of one-on-one time with the LS. And in this video, we're gonna take an in-depth look at the LS, gonna go over all kinds of technical data and specs. Let's jump right in and take a look at the 2018 Lexus LS 500H, but I'll also throw in some facts about the LS 500. Let's take a quick look at a few of the highlights of the all-new LS. It's a completely different platform. Lexus is going more toward a driver-centric performance feel. I saw a video of the new LS reviewed, and the reviewer put it very well. He said it drives more like a BMW than a BMW drives like a BMW. Not that Lexus is necessarily chasing BMW, but that's always been traditionally the benchmark for performance, and this one has, the LS has just improved by leaps and bounds from the performance arena. Remember, this is going to be the hybrid, so it's not going to look like the non-hybrid. It doesn't look like anything, does it? There that says Lexus Hybrid Drive and the big orange cables. But the twin turbo V6, the 3.5 liter V6, is completely new. It's an engine that's never been used in any Lexus before, and it's designed specifically for use in the LS. It also has the first ever 10-speed automatic transmission in a premium luxury car. Another thing is the Lexus Safety System Plus A, and that is going to give us the latest and greatest in driver assist technology. We'll talk a little bit more about that later. Lexus is really looking to bring an emotional component to the vehicle, but also an aesthetically pleasing component to the vehicle, which is a perfect combination. Emotional with performance, just that fun, that sensation you get when a car is just really fun to drive. They also don't want to take away from the luxury element of it and only make it about fun and performance. So when you can blend a combination of those two, that's something really, really special. And I'm sitting here getting a shiatsu massage right now, looking at hand-stitched leather seams in a vehicle that will absolutely fly if you want it to, and it has active vehicle stabilization management systems for performance driving. Yeah, I know, I'm at a loss for words too. You and I share the same sentiment about this car. It's unbelievable. Check out the headlights. And Lexus actually calls these three things that are coming off of that LED daytime running light, those are, Lexus calls those lightsabers. There's all the LSs now come standard with run flat tires. It increases fuel economy because they don't have to have a spare in the trunk now. Now on the inside, you have the second generation remote touch interface, and that's the new remote touch interface pad right there that you see there down by the gear shifter. But I want you to see this too. I'm gonna cut it off, and then I'm just gonna tap this once. Key is in the car, of course, and watch that. Ridiculous. Man, that is so cool. Now I'm gonna tap it again to make everything cut on. It's got a second generation remote touch interface, and that pairs with the 12.3 inch infotainment screen. and that really gives you a much more streamlined operation. Lexus has actually listened and made improvements to this. The touchpad is bigger. You can see that it extends all the way out to the edges. You have swipe and pinch ability. You were able to do that in previous generations, but this is simply more efficient. You also have handwriting technology, and that's going to be in the navigation system. Like under point of interest, you can actually write. You can actually write on it whenever you're looking for things. Right now, you're looking at the industry first 24-inch color heads-up display. Street sign recognition, the ability for the vehicle to literally recognize street signs, HUD driving support, everything is on. So it has navigation, driving assist, compass, audio. You have HUD rotation, so you can actually rotate the heads-up display now. Now check this out. Can you see it moving? And that's counterclockwise. That's clockwise. Man, that's crazy. And then there's vehicle settings. These are a bunch of safety settings. So this is going to be like lane departure alert, lane keep assist, steering assist. These are things that you've seen on my channel before. Lane centering is on, steering assist is on, there's the alert, sensitivity, PCS is pre-collision system, there's your sensitivity, caution, and then there's vehicle settings. I'm going to press OK, and that's going to be the lane keep assist, lane departure alert right there. And so now you can go inside of these and adjust the specific settings. So check out blind spot monitor. You can adjust the brightness or the sensitivity of that, or the brightness of the light that's inside the mirror right there. And then the sensitivity, you see that? The little green icon, it's expanding and contracting. So that's the most sensitive. Wow, that's brilliant. I'm just amazed. And then I guess that's the road sign recognition, maybe? Excess speed, notification level, other signs, yeah. Only visual, only audible. So this is where you can cut the feature on and off, where it's going to recognize road signs and make it so that it audibly warns you or only visual. Back arrow, heads up display. That's what I was in before. And then, oh, height control. So that's what goes up and down when the vehicle is either on or off, or if you're going up to it. The access mode allows it to raise a little whenever you approach the vehicle and grab the door handle or unlock. Kick sensor, I didn't even mention that yet. It has the kick sensor on the trunk, so you just move your foot under the center of the back bumper. That's what's on the NX right now. Tire pressure monitor system, but it's obviously been upgraded to TPWS, tire pressure wheel sensors, oil and maintenance, scheduled maintenance. So that's going to be vehicle settings, and then meter settings, and this is just going to change around your driver information and things like that. So this is where you're going to get the real specific things to really customize all of the different settings of the LS. So I'm gonna keep backing out. Now you're familiar with the way this works because I've shown you these things before as far as other models are concerned. So you can go left and right. So I'm going to the right now and changing those, moving the selector across left and right and highlighting the icons. Check out that radar cruise, the way that looks now. You see that? Man, that's so comprehensive. And then there's information. Now I'm going to scroll down. Oh yes, keep forgetting this is a hybrid. Tire pressure monitor, sway warning. God, the graphics are just so crystal clear, and everything happens so fast. There is literally no delay in the sensitivity of when I press a button and whatever action I tell it to do, it does it. It's like right now. And then these are going to be cruise control. See that? Cruise control is no longer down here. Remember, the little cruise control stalk was there forever. It's not there anymore. And so you've got all your cruise control here. That's your radar cruise, lane departure alert, lane keep assist. Mode allows you to change the different audio modes. The Mark Levinson stereo in the new LS is 2400 watts. I don't even want to turn it up, although they gave us permission to, but that sounds like it would hurt. Anyways, so the stereo is 2400 watts, and I think it's like 24 speakers. There's a speaker right here. There's speakers, there's like 4 speakers in the ceiling. You can see them right there. And then there's one above my head right there, one over there. They're just everywhere. I'm in awe of this car. You see the wood on the steering wheel, but you also see the leather that's wrapped around it. And now the heated steering wheel is truly a full heated steering wheel. One of the reasons they did that is to make it so that they could heat the steering wheel completely all the way around and still incorporate the luxury nature of the wood in the steering wheel. What? Look at that. Body color setting. So it wants to know what color of Lexus you have. That is crazy. So I think the one we're in right now is atomic. So that, watch this. Now watch when it does the overhead view. I bet it's going to be atomic silver instead of white. It was white. Bingo. That is crazy. Isn't that crazy? Leave it to Lexus to put in that incredible detail. I mean, yeah. Here is going to be the height adjustment, and I just pressed it, but I don't know if anything's going to happen. And then EV mode. And that's where you can make it go into just use electricity, have a certain charge on the battery. And then there's your rear sunshade, and that's going to be to this is like a quick access menu for seat adjustments. So just press that. And now look, you've got this big screen for seat adjustment. So now I can adjust. Oh my gosh, look at that. This is a 28-way power adjustable seat. So when I pick a picture, it highlights what portion of the seat that it's gonna change right there. I can feel it blowing up. I can feel it changing. Oh my gosh, look at that, y'all. That's insane. Look at all of these different things. So this is on the seat bottom. You can make the seat bottom. Oh, whoa. It's squeezing me. That's, wow. Oh, look. Driver's seat refresh. Yes, this is a massaging feature. Centripetal, centrifugal, upper, lower lumbar. And then it's going to highlight on the graphic there what each one means. This is so crazy. I'm going to give myself a massage. Oh, yep, I can feel it immediately. That's in the seat bottom. It's moving up now. This is so nice. I gotta say, I cannot believe. Been with Lexus a long time, and I never thought that I would see the day where you could get a fantastic massage just sitting in the driver's seat. When I just selected this on the menu, you notice it's not called a massaging seat. And I found out why during this class, is that it's not called a massaging seat because a massage indicates that you might get sleepy. This is a driver refresh, and it only lasts 15 minutes at a time. Now when it stops, you can start it again and have another 15 minutes, but they don't want you getting really too relaxed. So it's called driver refresh. Makes complete sense to me. You've got all these different selections. You've got passenger seat refresh, passenger seat adjustment, and remember, I found all of that right there. I'm going to press menu here, and that brings us to the screen of our 10th generation nav system. And so you can see all of the selections down there at the bottom: destination, radio, media, phone, apps, info, setup, and climate. And this has the all-new navigation system that has dynamic updates, and that it can basically update by the cloud. And so it's going to find areas that are not currently in the map, and it's going to update them dynamically so that it will include places that it wouldn't be on the regular map. You can go down there to destination. I'm just hovering over destination right now, and it says search, go home, recent, favorite, and contact. You can go radio, and that's going to be all of the different radio or audio sources, media, phone, apps, and infotainment. That is so cool. You have all kinds of different apps and infotainment things now. The app suite is nice and refreshed and updated now. And then we can go info and setup. Setup is what I've always told you guys to visit whenever you're first get a vehicle, any of the new Lexus vehicles. You can go to setup, and that is going to take you to a place where you can customize the vehicle to fit exactly according to the way you want it to work. And so within setup, you have language, clock, display, theme setting that basically allows you to change the color, temperature, measurement units. And so these are a lot of things that are in the current vehicles now. Cursor speed, that's pretty cool. Multi-touch command. Memorize keyboard history, I love that, and that's going to make it more efficient for keyboard entry. Delete keyboard history. Oh my gosh, I said it's similar to what we have now, but it's a good mess. So you have all of these now. That is only, now keep in mind that that's not the entire setup thing. That's only the setup that has to do with general. Now we can go to Bluetooth within setup, and if we had a device added, it would allow us to make that selection. But then there's audio, rear system lock. This has a super comprehensive system right there, and it's a big, beautiful touch screen display that allows you to control a lot of different things from the rear seat, including audio, climate, and all those things for the back seat. By the way, this has a 4-zone climate control system, and that will control your seat temperature, the temperature of the air, and all that stuff. 4-zone climate for 4 different people. If you have somebody that's really hot, somebody that's really cold, that's fine, because they have their each individual zone. So rear system lock allows you to lock out that screen in case you have a child back there and you don't want them doing what children do and messing with all of those buttons. You can lock them out. This just allows you to go and to customize how everything works. Valet mode, drive mode customization. This has selectable drive modes. Selectable drive modes now are found on either side of the dash right there. And those are the same, that's the same type of system that's found in the LC. And you can see where it says Sport, S and S Plus, Normal, Custom, Comfort, and Eco. And that's going to be operated by turning the dial forward and backward or pressing it in from the end. And so if I were to take this and roll it forward, it says Sport, dash turn red, and it said Sport right there. I'm going to roll it forward again, and now it's Sport Plus, and that's going to control, that's going to change settings that have to do with the accelerator, the steering, the transmission shift points, among others. But you can also go and roll it backward, and it says comfort, and it's going to make it have a softer, pillowy ride. Eco is going to make it have a more efficient ride, adjusting throttle mapping, variable gear ratio steering, and things of the sort. And then you have normal, and I always like to say that normal is kind of a combination between eco and sport. But then you also have customize. That's what I'm in right now, drive mode customization. And custom allows you to change the different settings of how the powertrain, chassis, and climate system are going to interact, or are going to be programmed whenever you press custom. So if you want powertrain to be more power, more fun to drive as it were, and you want the chassis to be more of a comfort ride, and you want the climate system to be in eco. So now that custom setting is going to be for the powertrain to have more power influence, so it's going to be more peppy when you press the gas, more torque. And then the chassis is going to be nice and soft. And then the climate system is going to be more eco related. In other words, it's going to reduce the fan speed for fuel efficiency. So that's what custom is right there on that stalk. You also have another stalk over here, and it says off and snow mode. That's traction control off and snow mode. Snow mode basically, it kind of mimics it starting the transmission in a lower gear ratio in order to reduce the likelihood of wheel slippage in bad weather. Wheels turn a little more slowly. Look at all the lines right there. You see that? And Lexus has been very deliberate in making all of the... God, that door feels so light. That is so cool. Man, I love this car. And look at how all the lines flow and how everything just looks. It's so aesthetically pleasing. See how the lines and how the vents are integrated into the lines of the dash itself. And it's just pretty. It's just a beautiful, beautiful cabin. Center console here, and just basic storage, sliding tray, double USB port with an auxiliary port there as well, with a power outlet. Oh, that's neat. Just another little tray there. And the way I got that up was just to press that. And I like the shifter. I'm a fan. See that? That's so neat. Here's a cool thing. When I just cut it off, the whole seat, like the bolsters on the seat, they went bottom and top. I'm gonna cut it back on, and you know the whole beautiful blue, flowing thing that happens on this screen. Watch the heads-up display. Crazy. Let's hop in the back. So here's your rear seat climate and settings. Right here's where you can control the shades and the lights and everything. So you can press that, and it will allow you to move the shades up and down in the back glass, cut all the lights on and off. There are shades everywhere. Whenever you put the shade up, there's a shade that goes up in this glass, in that glass, and then also there's a little bitty shade that it's power, and it comes out and covers this little tiny window there as well. Look at that. That looks like it should be in an art gallery. But it's in a car. I mean, that is just, it's so exquisite. This car, I'm telling you, is actually going to change everything. Not just for Lexus, but this thing's going to change the industry. And I'm not overstating that.